Hey everybody, this is Rizwan from increaser.org, and today I want to share with you how I made this sliding animation so that you can find some interesting bits for your project. Let's jump. A component has only one property called GetSeconds. It is a function that returns the number of seconds we should display in the component. Here's an example of how you use the component in the timer. So here we have a GetSeconds function that provides a duration from the start of a session. To make the component re-render every second, I use this use re-render with time hook. In this component, we use a set interval to modify state and thus forcing a re-render. After the re-render, we get new seconds and convert them to a string. So this string is what we see here. Afterward, we also want to get a previous time string in order to make this animation. And to do that, we use the same function to convert a number to a string. But what we do here is we subtract 1 from seconds. After that, we render the component. It's wrapped with horizontal stack. It is basically element with display flex and flex direction row. I had a video about stacks, you can check it out. Then we split time string and render every character individually. Each of them wrapped with character container. That is a relatively positioned element with overflow hidden. If we comment overflow, we could see that we have a duplication that basically provides this nice animation. Character itself is absolutely positioned element that has an animation ID property that is not required. So basically here we have position absolute, bottom minus 100%, and then if we have animation ID, it will add an animation property. In order to force recreation of this animation, we would put animation ID to the keyframe. And here we create a random variable called ID that would have this animation ID. It could be anything, but we just simply need to modify styles in order to apply this animation. And in order to create animation ID, we take previous character by index, and then if there were no change, it would be undefined. Otherwise, we join those two characters and it would be an ID. So here we have a character and we have text with current character and previous one. And that's how an animation works. So every second we have this keyframes. So it's from bottom 0 to bottom minus 100%. And we use overflow hidden to hide the bottom part of the text. And in order to provide the shape and not hardcore size of every character, we use the same text component here, but with visibility hidden. That's all. I hope you found some interesting bits. Stay productive.